Right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, amazing one joining me from across the globe. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing amazing. I hope you're having a wonderful and a blessed festive season, just like myself. It's been a bit quiet. I definitely know that. It's been super hectic, refreshing, relaxing at the same time with my beautiful family. It's been a large family for us this year. It says I have a slow connection. Give me a minute. Let me see what I'm gonna do here. The battery is running down. My battery is running down. I'm just gonna move behind. I might stand up because I may need to charge my phone. I wanted to stay behind the Christmas tree as I give this message. I also wanted to be seated, so I'm quite calm, relaxed as I give you this important message, which is my festive. I'm not going to say it's a Christmas message, okay? I was supposed to do this before the Christmas, but I didn't get a chance to do so. And I thought I'm going to entitle this a festive message of inspiration, which will focus a lot on the power of love and gratitude as we are still in the season of love. In fact, every season is a season of love. My connection is slow. Thank you for joining. I hope you're having a wonderful, blessed day and you had a great and refreshing, peaceful Christmas like myself with your wonderful family. I did have a great one. In fact, it was so great that I'm still catching up. I still need to catch up. If you see, I've got a different hair look now. Do we say look or hairstyle? Wonderful. I'm going to be talking to you about the power of love and gratitude. We know Christmas, I mean, a lot of us have taken Christmas to be something else, a season of gifts, a season of celebration, partying, and all whatnot. Well, but it's really a season of love. First of all, from the author itself, from the main person we celebrated during Christmas, which is Christ. You know, who is Christ? Jesus. It's all about love. His love for us, his love for mankind, God's love for us through his son and our savior, Jesus Christ. I know some of you may not be of the same faith, but well, love is love and God is love. Okay, whatever you may say, God is love. I just teach as it is. I give my messages as they are. It's not my theory, is not my philosophy in life. I often teach based on principles. So today I want to look at the power of love. And of course, love does, you can't talk about love without talking about forgiveness. I wanted to say the power of love and forgiveness, but I said no. If you really know what love is, then love and forgiveness are kind of the same. You know, they are actually linked. You can't have one without the other. And forgiveness is an expression of love to start with, but I want to use the word gratitude. I really hope you all have had a wonderful, blessed Christmas. Like I said, if you haven't had one, I really hope after you listen to this message, you will be able to have the opportunity to pause, reflect, and think about the real meaning of Christmas. And you ought to be grateful, okay? Wherever you are in your life right now, whatever is happening to you right now, I want you to go back to the basics of humanity, the basics of us being humans. Is that of gratitude, is that of really appreciation, is that of celebration of who you are, one another, because we are all interconnected, we are all linked together as humans. We are more similar than different as humans, and I want us to look at this. So wherever you are, whatever you think you are going through, beloved, I want you to just chill. I want you to relax. I want you to join me on this live program. And let's just have that conversation. Let's just be like a family. Let's have this true, intimate conversation of honesty, okay? I want you to consider me as your beloved friend, family, your transformation dog, if you haven't got one. By the way, you can count on me at all times, okay? Why am I not counting on you? I don't know you. Believe me, you can count on me. I'm here to hold your hands, walk with you, be that friend, be that mentor, be that coach, be that, Was it a listener, that ear? If you need anyone to listen to you, to just listen to you without saying anything, then you can count on me. If you need that boost of inspiration, if you need that boost of optimism, I'm here to be that friend. I'm here to be that family. Okay? By the way, for those of you who don't know me, I don't just want to assume you all know me. I am the wonderful, inspirational Dr. Sylvia Forcha Bikambi. One of the, or could I say, the most inspirational, optimistic humans you would ever meet on this planet called Earth. I'm super optimistic. I don't teach what I don't apply in my life, which makes it so easy for me to teach and share what I share with you, because that's my nature. Okay, super optimistic, super positive, super inspirational, which is one of my key purposes of life. And I come to share this moment with you. I come to bring you lots of smiles. I hope you can just pause and smile. You can just pause and say, I'm grateful to be alive this morning, this afternoon, this evening, wherever you are in the world. I want you to just pause as I'm here with you and just think about how blessed and privileged you are. I know you may be like, you don't know me, you know, Sylvia. You don't know me, Dr. Sylvia, whatever way you call me. I'm not that blessed and privileged, beloved. Just the fact that you are alive this morning, the fact that you are listening to me this morning, okay? This call might have just been for you. I have been positioned here in this time, at this time, this point for you. I've taken the weight off everything I'm doing, my family, my loved ones. Wonderful, wonderful Eugene. Lovely to see you. Life after a while. Lots of love to you, and we'll definitely be in touch. I want you to just pause, because definitely Eugene is one of those whom I've come live for, to know that God has sent me here for you. Okay, it's no coincidence. My life is, I want to say, hectic in a good way, not really working, but with my family. I give in my all. I give in my whole when I'm doing anything. If it's family, my hobby, my children, I give in my all. And now it's a time for family. Now it's a time with family for me. But I thought, you know, I'm so blessed, and God wants me, to whom much is given, much is expected. We so love, we so blessed, is blessed, so they can share their blessings, their love, their gifts with others. And that's why I stepped out today to be here with you. This is for you. This is with you. Let's have that conversation. Thank you, Eugene. I'm so happy you are blessed to be alive. It's a true privilege and honor. Let's just utter that word of gratitude. I'm grateful to be alive this day. On this day, I'm grateful to be alive at this moment in time. It doesn't matter what you are going through, beloved. It doesn't. This appointment is for you. There is a message during this, my conversation with you, during this talk, that is specifically for you. And when that message comes, it's going to touch your heart. The seed will be sown deep in your heart, and you know this is for you. It will be nurtured and nourished if you think about it, if you reflect on it, and it will produce after its kind. Thank you, my darling mommy. It's been a while. It's been a while. Much is given, much is truly expected. And I know I've been so blessed, but all of us as well, we've been truly blessed. Think about it. None of us created ourselves. None of us gave ourselves the gifts we have, the tremendous gifts. Yes, I might be reading. Yes, I might be intelligent, but I'm truly blessed. It's beyond my intelligence. It's beyond your human intelligence. Some gifts you've been given, and they are meant to share with others. They are meant to share with the world, just like I am here now to share that with you. I love this. Let's have this conversation. I'm going to be reading, okay? Because I don't just want to come here and talk. I've missed my family, my Facebook family, my life family. I've missed you a lot. So let's have this conversation. I'm going to be pausing and reading. Happy and blessed festive season. Thank you, my darling mommy, and lots of love for you. And thank you for the wonderful work you're doing. I know I've been privileged sometimes to see some of your incredible work. May the Lord continue to use you to impact lives. And unfortunately, because I only have a page now, I cannot comment on most of your posts. But believe me, when I see them, I truly celebrate you. I may say a prayer for you. I just bless you, because, you know, when we see others thrive, we know that we enrich our world. We want others to thrive. We want others to succeed. There is so much room for success. There is so much room for growth. Other people thriving cannot take your place, cannot take your own success. So let's celebrate them. I want to celebrate you, mommy. I want to celebrate you, Eugene. Despite all that you're going through, your resilience, your tenacity, and this message is for you all. Let's just be grateful. Okay, wherever we are, if we start with that grateful heart, believe me, we open up endless doors, endless opportunities. A grateful one is a cheerful heart. A grateful heart is a cheerful heart. By the way, once we are grateful, when we have that spirit of gratitude, honestly, it changes a lot of things. Endorphins are released. It's like when you're happy. In fact, it says a cheerful heart is medicine. And we know that when we are happy, when we smile, we laugh, we release endorphins, we release hormones. Endorphins are one of the chemicals that are being studied, natural chemicals in our body, or hormones that science has studied to produce things like morphines to give us to reduce pain. So you may be going through some painful situation. When you express gratitude, it dissipates the pain. God himself said a grateful one is a cheerful heart. It's medicine to your soul because it actually heals. You need to be grateful, not for what you're expecting or what you're hoping to have, what you already have, who you already are. The fact that you're alive this morning, beloved. How many of us went to bed and just woke up? You know, of course, some of you may say, I use my alarm. If I am dead, no alarm clock may wake me up, or you. God forbid, we're not going to die now until we fulfill our purposes. I'm going to move, okay? I'm really sorry. I'm going to move. I've got my, bear with me. I'm not going to stop this live in any way. I'm not going to stop this live. I'll move with my tripod because I hope it's better. I'm going to stand here. I'm going to move. Pardon me. I hope you can see me. But I've got to take this up. I'm going to plug it. I'm sorry. I'm not going to, because this is a mandate. I'm supposed to be here to do this live. Pardon me. Okay. I'm going to put my phone on the charge. I think it's now taller than me. Is it? Okay. Not bad. Just forgive me. I'm going to move from here. I'm going to get my charger and I'm going to plug it. Let me move from here. Okay, I'm coming back. I'm not leaving. Pardon me. I need to charge my phone. It says my battery is low. I hope you can hear me. And I'm going to have this conversation with you all beautiful people. Okay. How does that? Let me plug this. Awesome. Super. It was 2%, okay? Fabulous. I'm going to stay here. I think it's even brighter, okay? It's brighter. Let me see. If you want to have some conversation with me, you want to comment, please do leave your comment. I do value you. I do honor you all. I do respect you all. I'm really happy to be with you. You can see all the smiles on my face. I can't even stop smiling. I'm not even able to deliver this message because I'm so happy to see you all. I'm so blessed and privileged to be alive on this platform at this time. And you all are so blessed and privileged to be alive. Let's just say thank you. Thank you to God. Thank you for, look around you, the people who've impacted you one way or the other. Just look around you. Today is the 28th of December, 2024. We have come, 2023. We have come a long way through our 2023. We are still alive. We are still pressing on. We might not have achieved everything we intended or hoped to achieve in 2023. But guess what? Here we are today. Okay, only the living can have hope. The fact that we are living, if we can still be hopeful, believe me, you can achieve all that which you hope or believe you were going to achieve. I've not even achieved 100 of my goals for this year, but you know what, beloved? I'm celebrating. I'm super grateful. I'm super happy. I'm super thankful to God, my family, my loved ones, my team, my staff, my, partners, the people I've been privileged to work with, yourselves. Super grateful for you all that I've been privileged to have in my life. I've been privileged to work with. I've been privileged to serve. I've been privileged to be able to share my gifts with. I do not take this for granted. And that's why I value you all so much that I said, no matter how devoted I am to my family, no matter how busy I am, I'm going to create that time. I'm going to stop here. I'm going to have that conversation with you. I'm going to make you understand how worthy you are, mommy, how valuable you are, Eugene, how incredible you are. All of you joining me and watching this video later, you are super, super, super special. I have a special place in my heart for you. You may not see me every day, you know what, but to the pure, all things are pure. I do remember you all. Honestly, I work with so many people. Yes, why am I not remember some of the names? But the truth is, every single moment, sometimes I may be doing something, I may be working live on the ground, in person. Some of you, you just come to my mind. Honestly, I just share blessings with you, speak love and all of that. I might not speak to you often. You know, my schedule does not permit that so often, but I just want you to be reminded of how blessed, privileged, and special you are, and how much special you are to me. I appreciate 5 to 10 minutes each day to smile and laugh. Awesome. I allocate. Beautiful, beautiful. Honestly, I think it should get to a time where, because of our world today, where we have to really become conscious about this thing. But I just want us to be reminded, before I talk about how important it is for us to become conscious. Like Eugene said, he allocates 5 to 10 minutes. And I want to encourage some of you, okay? It's like we are relearning to be humans again. We are relearning to be grateful again, which is just the norm. But unfortunately, because we have moved away from what true being human is, we have moved further away from humanity, compassion, and love. We are so focused on goals, material possessions, things, achievements, accolades, that we have forgotten who we truly are. Because the truth is, when we know who we truly are, when we are grounded and rooted in our authentic identity as humans, as spiritual beings created by the Almighty God to have a unique experience on this planet and serve Him, serve others in collaboration with others, believe me, some certain things become so naturally. We are naturally inclined to express gratitude. We are naturally inclined to praise, to worship, to be thankful. It's just like we are naturally inclined to breathe. We cannot allocate time to breathe in and out. Without the breath of life, we cannot live. I want you to think about gratitude like that. Without gratitude, it gets to a point when we've become so detached from who we truly are. Maybe we forget to, we don't remember anymore that without breath, without this air, breathing in and out, we cannot live. I mean, that may be so difficult, because without that, we will die. Within the next how many minutes we'll die. But that's what I want you to remember. We do not allocate time to breathe in and out. We do not allocate time or count how many times we breathe. It is just our essence. We breathe in and out to live. We express gratitude to live. I want us to get to that point where we understand gratitude is a way of life. I express gratitude. For me, I don't even recognize it. Honestly, I was sharing and I keep sharing this. When I pray in my family, with my family, my children, once I was teaching the power of gratitude, and I got to realize that 99% of our prayer is all gratitude. My children, myself, my husband. Honestly, Lord, thank you for mommy. Lord, thank you for daddy. Lord, they thank for everyone. Even the things they are hoping for. Thank you, Lord, that I'll become the best footballer in the world. Thank you, Lord, that I will excel in my studies. Thank you, Lord, that that's our prayer. 99.99%. And maybe that 0.1% if we are interceding for someone, a loved one, a family, someone with some, problems or request, petition, we pray for them. But our entire prayer is gratitude. We don't pray prayers where we cast, okay? Because light does not need to cast darkness. You are light. Your essence is light. You are light to the world. You are salt to the earth. Light doesn't go out and say, I cast you darkness. By its nature, its very essence, its very nature is to shine. And when it shines, darkness cannot be present. So when we pray, we don't cast, because we are light. There is no darkness. I'm not telling you not to do that. I'm just sharing some deep truths about our humanity, about the simplicity of our humanity. We are love. Our essence is love. We are created in the image of God. The one thing that binds all humans together, be it Muslim, Christian, whatever it is, Hindu, it's love. Some may call it whatever name, universe, it's love. Simple, God is love. God doesn't love. He is love. He is that entity that people are session, people who don't know, give it all sort of names. They give it, what is it? Crystal, chakra, energy, whatever name. In its most simple form, God is love. You are love. You are created in the image of God. His only image, his only likeness is love. Love is a spiritual entity. It's not a physical, tangible entity. But the manifestation of love is made evidence in our everyday living. It is made manifest in my speaking to you, the way I'll treat you. I'll speak with you with love, respect, and dignity because I share a common love for you. We are all divinity. We are all love. We are created in the image of God. And one thing that comes in mind, I hear people have all sort of weird description again. Like I was saying, people tell me sometimes, Dr. Sylvia, it's hard to be grateful. No. It's hard to love again. No. You're not loving again. You are love. When we don't love, we've moved further from our true essence and being. We've moved further away from who we truly are. And that's why we struggle and suffer, because we are complete strangers. Our true entity is love. What is love? I love to describe it in the most simplest of ways, in case we are being taken aback or taken away by societal description. People describe it in ways that we favor them. Love is doing whatever, is giving you gifts. No. That's just an expression of love. Love is more powerful than that. Love is kind. Love is kind, is gentle. It's not self-seeking. Love is patient. Am I patient with myself? Am I patient with you? I can't love you when I don't love myself, because I am love. You are love, mommy. You are love, Eugene. You are love, everyone joining me. You cannot give what you are not. This is light. The light behind me, the Christmas tree, you can see there even, it's just going out the rays. We can't even see it because it's so bright. Light just shines. It expresses its being what it is. By manifesting light, and I walk in light, I can see and not stumble. You are love. You don't need to go look for love. You cannot tell me it's hard to love again. Your very essence is love. I heard about this story of a monk who was sitting and meditating by the river. And each time he would save a creature. I'm not sure if it was a sky. I don't know what it is again. I can't remember. Okay, I read this book a while ago. I didn't hear about it. It's actually the book from Jay Shetty. Think Like a Monk. It's a Think Like a Monk. It's a beautiful book. I want you to read that book if you've not read it yet. And each time he will pick that creature and save it. That creature's nature is to stink. Maybe its own way to survive. Thinking humans will crush it and all of that. And each time he saved this creature, the creature will sting him. But he will still save it. Another one. And then the friend looked at him and said, "Why are you so stupid? Why would you keep saving this creature when you know that its nature is to stink? Each time you do this, it will stink you. In other words, it will hurt you. It will harm you." This monk smiled and said, "As much as its nature is to stink, my nature is to love and save. I cannot be anything else. I cannot become something else that I'm not, because you do not love me. I am love. You cannot become something that you are not, because others don't love you. That's why you suffer. When I don't love myself, I suffer the most. When I don't express love to myself, I suffer the most. Because my nature is to love. I am love. Is to allow that love to be made manifest in my everyday life, in my every existence. It's like when I don't breathe, You're not suffering because I don't take air in and out. I will eventually die. The creature that refuses to breathe in and out will be the one to die. You are, starving yourself, devoiding yourself from your very essence, from what brings life to you, from what gives you life, the air that you need to breathe in and out. I want you to know that as you are in this festive, beautiful season of love, what's love all about? You cannot tell me it's hard to love. You simply don't know who you are. And I want you to be reminded as you listen to me of who you are. You are love. You're not your past. You're not your mistakes. You're not your errors. You're not your weaknesses. You are created in the divine image of God. His divine image is not physical. He is love. He is light. You are love. You must be kind, first and foremost to yourself. You must be patient with yourself. Patience means patient. There is no condition. There is no but. There is no ifs. There is not as long as I do this and that. It's about unconditional love because your existence, your essence is love. There is no condition. I am loved because this, that, that. No, that's who you are. There is no condition. I'm light when this, that, that. No, I am light. My purpose is to shine. I shine the brightest when it's dark. So you love the most when there is hatred. In fact, hatred is the absence of love because the only thing God created was love. When love is taken out of our world, hatred can persist. When good is taken off our world, we see a lot of evil nowadays, not because there are so many evil people, because good people like you and myself are silent. There is more good than evil in the world because we are naturally good. There is more love. Love doesn't fight hatred. It's enough for you to step in. It's enough for love to be present. There can be no hatred. Hatred is a very low energy. In fact, it cannot exist where there is love. It can only show up when love is absent. Will you promise yourself, I'm love, you are love, Eugene? Be reminded, in those darkest moments, let that love come. When no one loves you, people don't need to love. We need more love in our world so we may actually heal our world. We may heal the broken heart that we love. So many in our world are broken. They are broken-hearted. They are evil because they are devoid of that love. They have actually put a veil over that love. They've forgotten of their true, authentic identity, who they are, where they come from, their source, which is love, who is God, and never, never runs out. We are not talking of something that is limitless. It's limited. Love is bountiful. Love has no limits. Your source is God. He is love. I can't say, I will give my love to those who love me. We can't say that, okay? Because that's who you are. It's like, I'll be humans. I'll be a human to those who are human to me. No, you are a human being. You can't become an animal if deep within you, there is no animal within you. And like I said, when you have love, you heal. Some people don't express love because, unfortunately, there is no excuse. Okay, we all are born of God. We all are created in His image. We all have love. Show me a child who was born without love. It's because over time, we put a veil over that love. Our problems become that veil, becomes that blanket we put over us, a blanket of pain, a blanket of betrayal, a blanket of abuse, a blanket. So over time, we are shielded and completely covered. We cannot recognize who we are anymore because we've put blankets and blankets, layers and layers, veils upon veils of trauma, of problems, of abuse, of those evil words that were spoken unto you in the name of post-traumatic stress. Give me a break, beloved. Okay? There are so many terminologies that we use today to justify our mediocrity, to justify our inhumanity, to justify us being completely different from who we are. And the truth is because we don't know who we are any longer. We've walked away from our true self, from our authentic self. We do not recognize who we are any longer. And we start making excuses. We put those blankets. It's because of this blanket of abuse. And then maybe we spend more time with such people and we tell those who've not put over those layers of abuse, of hatred, of betrayal, that you cannot understand because you are not wearing my shoes. I'm asking again, and I'm reminding you, don't ask anybody to wear your shoes. Okay? You put through some certain challenges in life because it's linked to your purpose. But some of us are too blind to understand that this part, I'm going through this specific part because it's linked to my purpose. Eugene and I do not have the same purpose in life. I can't expect us to go through the same challenges. The eyes and the nose do not have the same purposes. The eyes cannot expect the nose to have, optical lenses and all of that go through the same challenges. Absolutely no. The ears do not have the same purpose. Purposes as the eyes. Their challenges, their route, their pathway will be different. The way they are designed, some may be like, why do you have a hole? Why don't? Absolutely. You might think it's a hole. Somebody has put holes into the nostrils. It is meant to fulfill its purpose. Without those nostrils, we cannot breathe. The eyes do not need holes. They do not need anything. So I want you to understand, when you are so aware of who you are, your authentic self, that you are love. Your very essence is that of love, is that of light, is that of expressing gratitude every single day of your life, in every situation, in every situation. You must be grateful. You must be thankful. Why? If you are not dead, you are still alive, beloved. If that situation has not crushed you, that situation has not killed you, you will only become more resilient, more powerful, more tenacious to be able to overcome that, be victorious, so you can teach other people how to go through a similar challenge in life. You must, in every situation and challenge you go through, look for lessons, life lessons. Don't say, why me? Don't think of running away. Don't become so ungrateful that you forget to see the opportunities that come or that are wrapped in that challenge. I often say this in my book, 7 Powerful Strategies for Overcoming Life Challenges, powerful, tested, and proven life-changing keys I've applied consistently in my life, and it's made me to become the powerful, resilient woman that I am today, that nothing in life, and I mean nothing, okay, will break me. There are seasons. I do cry. I will cry. There's a season to mourn. There's a season to cry. There's a season to be sad. There's a season to be happy. No season lasts forever. No season is permanent. I can't, during my season of grieving, become permanently, someone who is grieving all her life and become depressed. No. If you want to stay in a season too long than it's meant to be, there will be a negative implication and consequence. No matter how much we love summer, we can't hold on to summer. We can't keep the sun and say we'll keep on and hold on to summer and there'll be no winter. It doesn't even exist. It doesn't. In practical things like nature, we cannot even hold on to seasons. How much more of your life? Things that are not tangible. How would you even think you can hold on to a season of joy, a season, so there is no season of grief that comes in? Allow yourself to experience all of this in its entirety. It shapes you into a mature individual to fulfill your God-given purpose. You need every bit of that experience, every bit of that season to be whole and integral, to manifest your glory and God's glory on this purpose. Do not shy away from challenges. You are a victor. There is no challenge you go through that God will not give you the grace to overcome. And again, it's not how long we live, it's how well we live. I was having this conversation. We have this quite often, sometimes when we associate with some of our incredible friends, incredible friends who maybe they are not as inspirational, as positive as myself, as optimistic, as intentional about the way they live their life. They just think life is all about pleasure. Some of them say, you know what, Sylvia, whether you drink, you don't drink, you're going to die someday. I'm like, yeah, I agree. We are going to die, okay? But guess what? It's not how long you live, it's how well you live. I'm like, I would rather live for 2 years and those 2 years are truly fruitful and fulfilling, than live for 50 years, but in so much pain, void, emptiness, and never knowing what true fulfillment, rest, peace, love, it's all about. So when you make those conscious choices and decisions to live in alignment with your life purpose, in alignment with who you are, with love, light, integrity, what you're simply doing, you're living in your full capacity. You're living in your full potential, experiencing your glory and the glory of God with each new day. You are blessed and privileged to live on this earth. Which is why amidst the challenges, I can still always put on that smile. Do I have trials? Yes, I do. There are times when I've come and done life here, I'm all smiles. I've come from some challenging moments and I've just prayed. I'm like, Lord, I surrender this to you. You know, but I've got to go now because I've got to serve. Every single day you put me on this planet not to stay and cry over my challenges, but to serve. I will go self now. And each time I serve, I'm revived, re-energized, and renewed. And I'm my greatest student. I'm more revived, more re-energized, and restored. And I get back to that original state of glory. So my question to you, if you're thinking, oh, come on, Dr. Sylvia, or come on, Sylvia, what's the point? Just enjoy life. Pleasure is different from fulfillment. Pleasure is short-lived. Pleasure often comes with some negative consequences. I've got people, not friends, people I know who drink. They say when they drink, they have a hangover. Okay, I'm gone to the same party with them. I have my water. Maybe, I don't know, most often I drink water, honestly. Maybe juice, but I think most often water. I've come, slept, woke up, I'm back to serve. My mind is clear, clarity in my mind to make decisions instantly. They are staying up 2-3 days hangover with headache. You've had pleasure, short-lived. I also had full pleasure. I was conscious there. I deliberately did everything I wanted to do in that party with my full reasoning. But maybe some of them did some silly things because they were drunk. Okay? Well, I'm not saying these are my friends, okay? I really don't have, if I say truly, true friends, my true friends cannot be drunkards. Okay? If you're my friend, you're a drunkard, then know that you're not my true friend. I'm sorry. Honestly. Oh my goodness, love you all. Love you all. It's awesome to be honest. Okay, it's awesome to be truthful. And sometimes these things even just come up before I realize. Okay, I speak the truth sometimes that I don't even know I speak before I realize it. Okay, but I think my friends know me for that now and take me for who I am. So good. We've gone to the same party. I didn't drink, okay? I had my water. I had so much fun. I danced. I was so conscious. I did things that my mind is alert. And of course, if someone needs me there, I can still save life. I can still be there for someone. I can still listen to them. Why go and live shortly and you're like, okay, we'll all die someday. You come 4 days after that, you're having hangover, you're having a headache, you're not living life fully. I come back, I'm living life fully. So what I'm saying is, honestly, I want you to focus because we're born to live fully, to live and live life fully. Jesus was born so we can have life and have it to the fullest, not halfway. And God is a God of abundance. He doesn't give you half, He doesn't give you one. He gives you all His glory in the full glory of God. He wants you to shine. He wants you to experience every day with so much tenacity. Even when it's that moment, grieve wholeheartedly. Be present fully when you are grieving with someone. Fully. And when that season is over, leave it behind fully and step into the season of joy fully. Don't live in halves. Don't live in halves. Let your yes be yes and your no be no. It's all about integrity. Again, like I said, you are love. Love doesn't need love. And that's the thing, beloved, if you're listening to me right now, some people might be spending this Christmas, they've had heartbreaks. No one can break your heart. Your heart is integral, okay? Your heart belongs to you and God above all, okay? These are just physical words we use. The words are life or death. We definitely know that. If I'm using words like someone is breaking me, then your words become your reality. You know, as you think and speak, so it becomes. So I want you to understand that love, okay, is kind. Love is patient. Love is always forgiving. Love does not keep a record of wrong. Love always rejoices in the truth. What is the truth? You are magnificent. You are love. You are created in the divine image of God, who is love. You are more than conquerors through Christ who strengthens you, whatever it is. You are more powerful than any challenge you go through in this world. That is truth, and your love will always rejoice in that truth. When you are in love with yourself, it means you've got to be patient with yourself. You will make mistakes. You will go astray. Don't give up on yourself. If you give up on yourself, why would you expect others not to give up on you? If you give up on your child you love, beloved, why would you expect anyone to be there for them? If you keep keeping the wrongs, some people have a black book, they write all the wrongs. I read a story, not a story, a research, and I was like, wow, I now see. That's how I am. They said very intelligent and creative people, they forget trivia things like people who hurt them, things about pain, they forget because there's no room in their brain for that. Their right brain is super active, the creative brain. They don't have room to memorize, to keep memory of things that do not serve or cannot create. If you hurt me in the past, it's not anything creative. You have hurt me, it's not creative, so I forget. They said these people forget so much because the room they have in their mind is to create. I'm like, whoa, I now understand. When it comes to work, schoolwork, I could tell you something I read 10 years ago in university, I don't forget. But when it comes to relations, honestly, someone hurt me, I forget the specifics. I could know that, yeah, something happened. But beloved, after a short while, I cannot tell you exactly what happened. It's trivial. It's not important. Love does not keep a record of wrong. I'm no different from you are, but I've just been natural to the pure. All things are pure. Out of our heart will we speak. Every word I speak to you does not come from the external. You don't influence me. If you influence me externally, it's because I've allowed your influence to be harbored within my heart. Then I start doing what you have influenced me to do because I sow it in my heart. I nurture above all and nourish it. Everything that comes out from you is from your heart. If your heart is pure, if your heart is authentically linked as you were created, as that of your creator God, you are pure and all things are pure. When people hurt you, they will hurt you. Do people hurt me? I see pain. I see people hurting. Hurt people hurt. Hurt people hurt. You don't expect someone who is hurting to come and do all smiles to Dr. Sylvia because I'm all smiling. No. You've got to show compassion. There is no love without compassion. It's when you comprehend them, you have empathy. They're in so much pain. They are bleeding. And of course, if I don't heal from what is, hurting me and bleeding from, I will bleed on people who do not hurt me. Everywhere I go, I will rub my blood on you. Okay? So, but it's got nothing to do with you. When you have a bit of blood on you, it doesn't mean you too are hurt. So you can't start behaving like that person who is bleeding. They have not healed from their past pain, their past trauma, their past hurt. The blankets they've put over them, they are walking with that blankets of pain, of hurt, of trauma, and they keep bleeding. So they will hurt you unconsciously because it's out of the heart. That's who they are. You must express your nature at every given point, in every given moment. You must express that nature of love. You must forgive them. You must show compassion. You must show empathy. You must not take the wrong, the words they will speak and curse you. No, they are speaking from their heart. It's got nothing to do with you. Once you know who you are, you know you are loved. You understand if you exhibit love, like I said, hatred is such a low force and energy. It cannot coexist where there is love. So if they are manifesting hatred, you are manifesting love, you overtake them. You override, you annul the very low vibration and frequency of hatred. And the moment you are with them, your love is made manifest. That's why you can forgive them. You can show empathy again. But all of this, first and foremost, is upon yourself because you are love. It's like you're showering those blessings of love, those, manifestations of love. I constantly forgive myself. When I make mistakes, often I laugh. In fact, my staff now laugh so often until I'm thinking, hey, come on, we've got to get some things right here because I've taught them to kind of like, don't be so hard on yourself. The important thing is, what can I learn? But now, because of my character, of course, the leader, there is so much love. There is so much laughter in my organization. There is so much joy. You can feel that energy because we are love. You cannot step into our offices without experiencing love. People come there broken, shattered. As they step in, our energy takes over. I cannot be afraid. You know, some people say, conserve your energy. You don't know who you are. You don't. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed. Energy cannot be preserved. Energy cannot be conserved. Energy is transformed from one state to the other, one form to the other. If you have less energy, you just simply have less energy. If you go out there, you talk to someone, and then, you just feel drained, check your energy. Either you have so much resentment. Those are the things that sap energy. It comes from within us. It comes from within us. If I'm consistently light, like I said, light is meant to shine the brightest in darkness. I cannot run away from darkness. I need to step and shine. So people in darkness may experience the light and not stumble and fall. I cannot say I'm going to preserve my light. No, your purpose is to shine. Check out every light. Where does it shine the brightest? If it's daylight and you bring your light out there, it has no purpose. When it's dark, you come and you take over. When we don't know who we are, we talk of preserving energy. I do not. You can't. Your energy is so bountiful. Like I say, it's never created. God created energy. His energy. In the beginning was the word. What's alive or dead? The word of God. The energy that created the universe. Some say universe. The energy of the universe cannot be contained, cannot be preserved. It's being transformed constantly from one state to the other. Mechanical energy, kinetic energy, whatever energy is being transformed. Resentment is an energy that's transformed to hatred. Whatever. It is energy. Emotion is energy in motion. Check your emotion. What emotion are you expressing is the type of energy that dwells within you. When you are love, you allow love to envelop your entire being. You only express. Love is a bountiful, endless energy. It's incredible. It only revives and replenishes and refreshes. So you cannot go out in love and come back exhausted. No. You come back replenished, revived. And once you're connected to the main source that never runs out, God himself, you never run out. Where's your source of love? Are you looking for that next husband, that next partner? You are love. Work on yourself until you begin to express, manifest 100% of your love. Then can you think of getting out there to get the ideal man? You can't go into a relationship looking for love. You can't go as a broken person hoping to come out whole. You need to step in integral as a whole individual. No one can break you. Integrity is wholeness, is oneness, because you are connected, you're one, you're whole. When the break you, it's like pieces are falling apart. You can't, because you are whole, you are integral, you are in harmony with your source, your body, soul, and spirit. Once you're one, the energy that emanates from you is love. In your relationship, you amplify. When your partner loves you, there is a constellation of love. There is a higher energy, higher vibration in your presence. If it doesn't love, your love is sufficient. You still love. Beloved, have you found this love? Do you love yourself? Do you experience this love I'm talking of deep within? You cannot have love and dwelling in unforgiveness. You cannot have love. You cannot be loved. And you're keeping records of wrong. People who've wronged you, yourself. In fact, some of our worst enemies are our own selves. When people have mental problems, you're fighting a battle with yourself in your mind. Your mind is your greatest ally, your best friend, or your worst enemy. Those who have gone astray, unfortunately, who are suffering with mental health-related issues, their mind has become their worst enemy. Worst enemy. But you can take over again because your spirit is the master of this mind and entire body. Your spirit cannot be impacted or touched by any physical reality. And it is love. That's where the love dwells. Love is a spiritual entity concept. God is spirit. God is love. Love is spirit. That's why in the physical world we cannot. If we could get love, people could have purchased love. The wealthiest, you have people who are wealthy and empty, void of love. You don't purchase love. It's not a physical entity. You cannot please people to have love. We're not born to please people, we're born to serve. Find who you are, your authentic self. Find the love in you, the love of God above all. During this season, may you sit back and reflect what truly is love. And you get to that point where you know, I am love. I often say this to my wonderful husband. I love him so much. He loves me so much. But hey, honey, hey, sweetheart, my love doesn't come from you. You're not the one who gives me love. My love comes from within, from God above all. Because I am love, I have love, I can love you. And thank God, because he too knows who he is. He's connected to God. He knows his love comes from God, and God is the love. He has love. He can express love to me. And together, where we are, my husband and myself, you can see the infinite love that oozes out from us. The love that comes from one source only, God, who is love. We have a tendency of forgiving instantly, forgiving immediately, because love does not keep a record of wrong. We don't even have space. If you've hurt anyone, ask them to forgive you. Release forgiveness. If you hold anyone in unforgiveness, beloved, release them. You are not experiencing love in its full capacity if you are holding on to unforgiveness. Like I said, it's a lower energy. If love is present, we don't even teach you how to forgive. Okay? All you need is love. It's like when we talk about a dark room, okay? In a dark room, it doesn't matter who turn on the light, who destroy the light bulb, who cause darkness into that, if it's a community, who destroy the cable that brought light to that community. It doesn't matter. Darkness is darkness. And the reason why you have darkness in any environment at any given time is because there is no light. In other words, I'm saying darkness is the absence of light. The only solution to darkness is not casting away the darkness. It's not praying and fasting that darkness should go away. You do that in vain, because we serve a God of principles who have spoken and said, you are light, you are love, you are light to the world. Go forth and speak and bring forth light, and there will be light. You don't need him, you need light in that dark place, in that dark community. And once the light steps in, darkness is engulfed, and all we see is light. It's exactly the same thing. I don't need to give you some theory, techniques to love. Those are man-made. Those are man-made. All you need to go back into your originality. Go back into your authentic identity. Who am I? There you will find love waiting to embrace, to reveal its nature to you, reminding you of your true nature and essence, that you are love. It's not hard to love. Why is hard? You've disconnected. It's hard to be inhuman. Inhumane when you are a human being. It's hard to be a beast when you're created human. That's what is hard. It's hard to live in unforgiveness. I can't comprehend it, because it eats you up. It destroys you. It damages you. How can you live with an altar of unforgiveness, of hatred, of resentment? Because you don't know who you are. You are lost. You've deviated. You've departed from your origin. That's love. That's God. That's peace. That's harmony. That's forgiveness. All I can tell you, there's no magical formula. Go back to your origin, who you are. It's like nobody ever taught you how to breathe in and breathe out. No. God creates every creation, embedded in it, everything it needs to fulfill its purpose for his glory. God created you and me, embedded all the nostrils, everything we need to breathe. And automatically when we were born, never been to this planet, never been to this planet. We've been in a mother's womb for 9 good years in the embryo, embryonic fluid, just swimming, having fun in there, protected in that stomach. We've never seen this planet called Earth. We've never seen this world. We've never been able to use our nostrils. Born, wow, first breath, cry, we started breathing. God made us. Every manufacturer creates everything so it fulfills its purpose. It's for their glory, not for you and me to take the glory. Think about God, the ultimate creator, the ultimate manufacturer who created every manufacturer on planet Earth. And we can do so much, innovation. Think about him, how much he created me and you to just breathe. When we step into the planet for the first time, he created us to just love. That's why children are vulnerable. Because even when you hurt them, they still trust you. Love always trusts. Love always forgives. You hit them the first time, they still forgive you. You come, they hug you. They love you. They want to hug you. The same person that's hurting them. That's who you were. That's who you are. That's who I am. I am love. You are love. I think that's the best message. There's no teaching. There is no technique. Thank God I've never taught any technique to love. No. I might talk of self-love. I'm just going back to God's principles. Because it's only you who has to liberate yourself. Take off all those blankets. Blankets of pain, blankets of trauma, blankets of curse, blankets of whatever 3x what hurts you. Come on, let go. They are gone. You are love. You are present. You are the same person. Let the love in you heal you. Let love in you heal the pain. In fact, love hormone, oxytocin is also called love hormone, which is increased just before childbirth and breastfeeding, lactation. Isn't God credible? Isn't he marvelous, incredible? He makes us at that moment, he understands how much love we need to express to that newborn baby, because that baby is love as well. It releases so much oxytocin, so the baby is reminded of who he or she is. Love. Before you give birth. And as you breastfeed your child, you release more oxytocin. Their first food is love. Love. Life, like your first breath. Air, life, bread, spirit. In Greek. So beloved, are you going to find out who you are? Are you going to go back to being your authentic self? You don't hurt anyone but you. But you. When you are so resentful, you are so bitter, you don't need to look for love anywhere out there. God loves you. He loved us even when we are yet sinner, before he born us, gave birth and whatever. We came to the world, we're conceived. Yeah, I don't want to sound like a preacher, but I'm just saying some basic reality. Who are you? Can you find that love in you again? Can you find that love? I want us to interact. Please talk to me. Please talk to me. Just say something. Just share. You have any question? This is your moment. I'm here for a time like this. This message I did not prepare, and I'm just allowing the Spirit, as always, God to lead me to talk to you. Maybe it's to heal your heart. If you have a broken heart, with love, for you to understand how powerful you are. How powerful, how unique, how majestic and marvelous you are. Come on, someone talk to me. I want you to comment. Please share this video to bless someone during this season. Do not step into 2024 without so much love for yourself. Some people now have become self-love is self-care. We have some vague, superficial mentality. What do I say here? Love is natural. Like I said, it's made manifest in my every action. How patient are you with yourself? When you make mistakes, maybe you chose the wrong spouse the first time, second, third time. Do you give up on yourself? You failed an exam first, second time. Do you give up on yourself and become depressed? Maybe things didn't work out. You started basing the first, second, third. How patient are you with yourself? Yes, it was your mistake. You lost that deal. How patient? Are you writing all the wrongs you do that you forget to be grateful for the good that you have done, for the one good thing in life that you've ever done? Beloved, you've got to be grateful for your life. You've got to be grateful that you are created as love. I want you to start expressing gratitude every single day. You will feel more love for yourself. When you express gratitude for something, in other words, you are recognizing it as worthy. You are accepting it as valuable. If somebody gives you a gift you don't like, maybe you just, you won't show gratitude. You may say it from the lips, but you don't express it from your heart. So when you're not grateful for your life, you're not grateful for yourself, it means you're not really appreciating your worth, your self-worth. You don't need to have some PhD. You don't need to have so many degrees or success titles or whatever before you can appreciate yourself. Can you pause every single day? You don't need to pause again, but because we are learning, we are relearning to be humans again. Can you pause every single day to be grateful for your life, to be grateful for yourself? Are you going to be grateful that you are alive? Are you going to be grateful for having so much life in you, for being given the opportunity to live again, to impact lives? I said, I want you to comment. I want you to comment. You all are not commenting. If you do not comment, I'm going to stop this live soon. I want you to comment, share a comment, ask a question. Okay? I want you to comment. Are you still there? My wonderful Eugene, are you still there? Mommy, those who are there, I want you to share something. I want you to ask a question. I just want you to be reminded how much valuable you are, how worthy you are. We appreciate everything that's of worth, don't we? How can't you be grateful for your life? You're telling me your life is not worthy enough to be celebrated, to be acknowledged, and to be grateful for. But you are super, super worthy. Your life is so worthy. Your life is worth celebrating. Your life is worth rejoicing. It's worth rejoicing about your life. How far you have come. Some people may be looking up to you. We always have someone looking up to us as much as we are looking up to others. You have inspired so many people that you may not even be aware. Your resilience, your spirit of tenacity, not giving up amidst that pain. You were in that deep sea, that ocean. You didn't give up. You didn't even know how to swim, but you kept going, seeking for help, asking for help, doing everything to stay alive. I celebrate you. I'm grateful for your life. Would you acknowledge your life? Because gratitude will bring a new hope to your life. When you love yourself, you begin to actually inspire love. It's an energy. I don't think there's any human on planet Earth that does not like me, that does not love me. Every human, because my energy is love. Every human, of course, humans who cannot love themselves, they don't have love. But then I give them my love. I share my love whenever I go through, walk past them. I am with them. I give them my love, so they express back that love to me. It's the same for you. When you love yourself so much, you become love. And that's who you are. Like I say again, love is love. Whether people love love or don't love love, its essence is love. It's sufficient. It blesses people. You're privileged to have so much love, so you can give so much love to those who are hurting, to those who have put veils of resentment. How do you change your energy from negative to positive? I love that question. I love that question. Thank you so much, Eugene. And I believe it will bless others. Remember again, I said energy is never created nor destroyed. It's transformed from one form to the other. We cannot hold energy. We cannot stop energy from flowing. We have the opportunity to channel energy, to use it. You see now, even in recent times, they are using the wind to create light, electricity, because that's energy. It's always been there. So it's for us to channel whatever energy is already in us. Words, I want you to understand, words are energy. Words are life or death. And when you speak positive words, it's positive energy. It's life. It brings life to everything it touches, including you, the source of your body. Okay? So what I would want you to say, first of all, if there is that negative energy right now, again, I'm not going to focus a lot on the problem. Of course, you are channeling some energy that's already within you. We need to look within us. What is it that I've been harboring? Because the energy is only flowing. It's flowing. Energy is transformed from one state to the other based on what we are channeling that energy towards. If I'm angry, I want to channel it to hit someone, to hurt someone, to curse someone. That's the same channel that the energy is anger. I've channeled it to hurt. People have used pain, anger to transform and impact lives positively. So what is it? Choice. Choice, willpower, something that God gave you and me, He will never take. Even Him cannot control the choices we make. We want to make certain choices, but we don't want to receive the consequences that come from those choices. Take, for example, like I said, words are positive or negative, life and death. The truth is, whenever, and I mean whenever, every day, every second, every moment that I choose a negative word, I'm saying choosing. There are endless amount of words out there. Infinite, we don't even know some of them. We've never used some of them. Okay, because our God is a creative God. Words are life. It's constant. You know, life is growing. It's creating more and more. Endless amount of words. If I choose that I'm going to use a negative word right here, which I don't really want to use negative words. Okay, let's say something. I hate myself, maybe something like that. You've made a choice. You've brought that energy, okay? In the word you have chosen and spoken over yourself, that's an energy. It will begin to flow. Energy flows. Energy cannot be stopped. It cannot be changed. It cannot be stored. It is transformed from one form to the other. It will find a channel. You cannot close it. It's like you put pressure on something. It's only a matter of time you see steam. And that's why people are so angry. Passive people, you don't have to be passive. They are keeping things within them after they explode. It also, if they don't explode, you know, physically being angry, it destroys them. That passiveness, which becomes resentment, it causes cancer. It is putting pressure on your cells. It is damaging because, of course, it's a negative energy that's being channeled into all your cells. Literally, you can see them, you know, if you use resonance and all of that, because like I said, energy is studied, isn't it? They do MRI scans, some other scans, electrocardiogram to see your energy and all that. That's how your heart rate, you know, all of these things are energy. They can be seen in using different apparatus based on what you are looking at. So my darling Eugene, if I make a choice, you know that if you choose whatever you're choosing, all the consequences that come with that word. There is no way I swear or speak negative and you expect to have a different result. No, it's the full package. For example, there is no way you choose the word that today I'm going to say to myself, I love me. I love myself. I love Eugene. I love Emmanuel. I love our mommy. You just keep saying, I just love me for who I am. I just love me. There is no way. There is consequences. That energy, love comes with so much. You've just chosen that energy. You've chosen that word, love, which is actually energy entrapped. That's why you don't see my words. You cannot hold my words. You cannot catch my words. It's not a physical thing, but my words can transform life because it has energy. If it's life I'm speaking to you, which is life right now, it goes deep within your heart. It starts giving life to yourselves. It starts bringing life. You feel alive. You feel hopeful again. You want to live again. You are passionate again. Passion is life. Passion is fuel. You are fueled. So you've got to make that choice. What you choose is like, you cannot say you choose to sow an orange seed, yet you expect to reap mango. No. In the choice, what you are choosing, the seed you are choosing to sow, you will reap after its kind. The words you choose, the easiest way I can say energy are words. And that's why if you go to some places, you can feel the depression. Some people say, oh, this is so depressive. Each time you speak with them, they're simple words. What words do they speak? Are they uplifting? You must start with, make the choice to listen, speak only empowering words, only words that are life. I choose to listen to people who speak words that are life and they bring life into my body. They bring energy that is positive, that is vibrant, that is alive. And this energy will begin to dissipate into your whole cells and bring life into your whole cells and fill your heart with life. And out of the abundance of the heart, you will speak. You will begin to speak those words and you will hear those words again. And there is a ripple effect. There is feedback. There is amplification and more of that. That's how you build a constellation of positive words, energy. That's all I've ever done. It's not like I have some magic. Honestly, Eugene, I ensure even in those challenging moments, yes, maybe came back a negative report, maybe a business deal. I thought I was going to get it. It came back negative. Thank you, Lord. This, that, that. I've got better opportunities ahead. This too shall pass. God has a better plan for me. I'm going to have a better business deal. I'm just life. Of course, it may hurt a little bit, but I see myself as worthy. I see myself as being a potential business partner. I see myself as being so creative, being so innovative. Those who do business with me will only benefit from the value I've got to add. And I keep seeing that, so automatically, okay, it's like I said, if you have a capacity, if your mind could only take maybe 1 million words, they can take infinite. I'm just saying that. Or let me say 500 words a day. I'm just limiting it, okay? But your mind is so infinite. Your heart is so infinite. And if you choose, because that is what you choose, that's the point where you make the change. What I choose to listen every single day. And the worst thing is, like, unfortunately, some of us, our worst enemies ourselves. Like I've said, those who have mental problems, been crushed, you've been crushed by yourself, nobody else. 24/7, you are with yourself. I work with a lot of people. What they will tell you, yes, I got married to this. They told me for years, I'm horrible. They are gone. Some of them are even that you are with yourself 24/7. You tell yourself, I'm horrible, you're not good enough, you're this, you're that. That's the energy. It's a negative one. It saps your energy. Like I said, negativity is like, it is a very low energy. In fact, depression, what is depression? It's lifeless. It has no energy than to make you lie. It's so weak. It's such a low energy that it's not even capable of making you move. And that's why when you get to that very depressive state, you don't even want to wake up. It's such a petty, tiny force. All it does is just to lie there. It has no power. Once you come up with passion, it's a powerful force. It's like you can't even stop it. An unstoppable energy. It literally kicks you off that bed. It takes you past hurdles. It takes you past mountains because the vibration, when energy, we talk of the amplitude, the wavelength, the higher it is, you talk of the amplitude, the shorter the wavelength is. It means it's so fast, that's just how it is. And it annuls any frequency that is lower. So has longer wavelength. It takes long. It's so slow. It's not so high. You are just there. It's flat, literally. Those are little negative and all of that. In fact, when it's so negative, it's depressive. It goes down. It's not even flat. It goes so down. So it drains you like down the hole. You become literally lost. And that's what so many people become. You are completely lost. You've forgotten who you are. You have forgotten the greatness within you. You have forgotten that you are loved. You have forgotten that you are worthy. You have forgotten that you are here for a purpose. You have forgotten that so many people are looking up to you. You have forgotten that you have impacted so many lives. You might not even know them, and you continue to impact lives because right now you're carrying just those veil of negativity and you're allowing those negative energy. The truth is, like I say, negative, okay? Let's go again. I say light and darkness do not coexist. It's one or the other. Positive and negative, they really don't. You can't just have a positive and a negative together in one room. They attract. What happens? When it attracts, annul, it becomes zero. There's absolutely no charge. So if you even have one positive, there can be no negative. It annuls the effect of one negative. It's neutral. But you've got to live beyond being neutral. Neutral is just lukewarm. You don't want to be neutral. So the more positive you bring into a room, there can be no negative. The positive take over. That's higher vibration. That's higher energy. And you begin to become more alive. It's as simple as that. Words are life or death. It starts with words, written words, spoken words. When we think, there are words that we think. When they are in our mind, they are called thoughts. When we write them, they are called written words. When we speak them, they are called spoken words. So it is all about words. God said they are life or death. If you continue to listen to words like today, these edifying, empowering words, all it does to you is bring that energy. It brings the vibration with it. Like you get that mango seed, it comes with a mango fruit, but there is a process for you to sow that seed and nurture to be able to see that fruit, that mango fruit in it. There's a process for you to take on these words and speak, affirm, call those things that are not as if they were and they become reality. You speak and get them rooted deep within your mind and soul. and it becomes part and parcel of you, goes deep within your subconscious mind, that even when you are not thinking anymore, it comes out naturally. As simple as that, my beloved. As simple. Just make sure. And there was a recent research that showed that, I've just given you an example that one positive, one negative. Unfortunately, in real life, it's not like that. The research showed that for every negative, you need 5 positive to neutralize. Okay, so this balance in life is not necessarily the same. And that's why when you hear some people who listen to a lot of negative, they just give up. And you come speak to them once, oh, you are great, you are amazing. They don't believe it. So for everyone, imagine you spoke 1 negative a day, you need 5 positive. 1, I don't like myself, I dislike myself. You need 5, I love myself. If you speak 10, I don't like myself, or negative, 10 times 5, you need 50, I love myself. So think about that. Just think about that. So how often do we speak the negatives? How often do we harbor in the pain, the negative, the depressive words? So much often. What you need to do each time, 5 of the positive. But beloved, positive and negative do not coexist. It's all about bringing the positive in your life. Much more of the positive, the negative has no room, no more. It cannot dwell, it cannot coexist. It cannot. It's absorbed and taken over. Thank you. I don't know if the fraud is coming from you. I am sorry. I'm sure it's me. Many apologies. It says my connection is poor. I'm sorry I'm breaking. Really sorry about that. I'm really sorry about that. I'm sure it's me. I really hope you heard what I said. If not, many apologies, beloved. I'm just saying again, as simple to change, your energy. Again, we are not really changing. It's converting that energy. It's actually using whatever energy, because no energy per se is really negative. It's what we do with it, of course. Of course, if it's like hatred and all of that, it brings after the fruits, that energy. If it's a lively word you spoke, of course, it will bring life. If it's a deadly word you spoke, of course, it will bring death. But some people can use that and still bring life in that situation. Like I said before, because of anger. Anger has made some people to find their purpose in life. It's like if I stop by, I'm walking out there, I see a little child being abused. I'm not going to sit quiet. I will be angry. And that anger in me will cause me to step in and protect that child. To step in and speak for that child and on that child's behalf. So with that anger in me, I channeled it for a positive purpose. Even Jesus sometimes was angry, but he used that for a positive purpose to heal, to touch, and all of that. So I just want you to be reminded again, energy is never created nor destroyed. It's transformed from one state to the other. If you are always low, if you are always negative, you don't need to go far. Don't start looking at people, because it's you. You express everything that's within you. Okay, I'm separated. I'm integral, whole. You are integral, you're whole. It means you're not separated. There is none of you in me. There is none of me in you. So there is no way I can really influence you if you don't allow, if you don't take it into you, allow it to come into your soul. And everything I express is from within me. It's already what is within me. So if I express that negativity, I express that negative energy every single moment, it's already within me. All I need to do is bring in more positive. A simple example I always give as well. Imagine a glass of Coca-Cola. I have a glass of Coca-Cola, is the negative. Is that is toxic. And I have an empty glass of, just an empty glass, okay? I don't want the negatives. I don't want the Coca-Cola. It's not enough. I can't tell you do away with negativity. It's not enough to bring positive in your life. Like I said, energy is transformed from one state to another. If you've not transformed that negative into something positive, you have no energy. You are just like no. If I throw that can of Coca-Cola or that glass of Coca-Cola, I have an empty bottle, an empty glass. Nothing is there. Nothing. You feel void and empty. The goal is not to do away with the negative, the toxic Coca-Cola, is to bring in the love, the positive that you want, the healthy water, the refreshing and reviving water. I'm going to get that Coca-Cola now. I'm going to ignore that Coca-Cola, okay? And everything I'll do every single day, like with a glass of Coca-Cola, I cannot just get a glass of water and pour it there and have water, okay? Over time, I begin to displace the Coca-Cola. It begins to be diluted. It begins to get clearer and clearer and clearer. As I keep pouring my water, I feel refreshed. I feel revived because I'm taking in life. I'm taking in life water. I'm taking in water that's refreshing, revival. It's quenching my thirst. It's filling me up. I'm feeling fulfilled. As I keep pouring it in that glass of Coca-Cola, there is only so much I can take, the capacity of that glass. As I displace the Coca-Cola, because Coca-Cola and my water cannot stay in that glass. Over time, what do I have? Water. Life, refreshment, revival. It's exactly the same way, as easy as that. Bring the life, enable, endeavor, make the choice, a conscious, deliberate choice to speak positive every single time in your life. Somebody abuses you. I hear people saying, somebody say, I'm stupid. I'm not stupid. That's nothing. It means nothing. You've used another negative, I'm not, and then the fact is you've still called stupid. Your mind hears stupid and amplifies it. You begin to see stupidity and think you're stupid. I am intelligent. I am super intelligent. I'm incredibly intelligent and gifted. You just repeat things like that. Your mind registers it. Each time you hear stupid, now it's unconscious. You don't even think. So whatever the world throws at me has no impact, no influence, because my mind are filled with so much positive, so much optimistic words, so much love that it has absolutely, what it does is like, immune. I've already built my immunity against every negative I can ever see in this world by prior to that filling myself with the anti-negatives, the antidotes, which are the positives. So by the time you call the word stupid, what it ignites in me? Intelligence, wisdom, that. Ooh, I'm reminded, super intelligent. Can I help you? So you smile. Because, hey, are they talking about me? They really don't know who I am. I'm a child of the Most High God. I'm super gifted, wise, intelligent. I'm super, super intelligent. Someone says, you're dumb. I'm super intelligent. Just things like that. You're that, you're depressed, I'm lively, I'm passionate, I love life, I love my life, I'm passionate about my life, I'm passionate about my purpose every single day. I'm keen to find my purpose, to serve. You just keep telling yourself you become passionate, truly passionate about life. And when that depressive spirit comes again, hey, remember oh, come on, I am passionate about life. It's time for me to wake up, step out there and impact life once more because I am super passionate. So I hope that really helps. Lots of love, my darling Eugene, and everyone who's joined. I wish you all the best. I wish you a wonderful, wonderful Christmas, full of love and gratitude. Be grateful for who you are. Be grateful for where you are in your life right now. No competition. Walk your journey of life. It's a beautiful journey. Understand it. Be reminded of who you are. Find the love within you. You are love. Keep forgiving yourself. Keep forgiving those who hurt you. They hurt you. Do evil because they know not who you are. If they knew who you were, they would not hurt you. They would not say the nasty things they say to you. So, beloved, just forgive them and smile. Like Jesus could say, forgive them, Lord. They know not who I am. When they put him on the cross, betrayed him, killed him. If they knew who you were, if only they knew who you were, they'll be treating you with so much love because you are meant to save them someday. You are meant to take them off that depressive state. So never be worried about what people say about you. Remain grateful, my darling. Lots of love. I'll catch up with you. You take care, and I wish you all the very, very best for 2024. All your plans to come to life realization. God bless you, and I'm here. Continue. Sarah again will be in touch with you, darling. We'll schedule some moments. Please just let us know the best. She'll be with you in the new year, and of course, I'll have a chat with you as well to talk on your projects and stuff like that you mentioned to me. Why, for those who are listening later, I wish you all an incredible, incredible blessed 2023 and a wonderful 2024. Step into it with so much gratitude and love. First and foremost, gratitude for your life, gratitude for where you are, who you are right now. Don't think of who you want to become. No. When we focus on the things we don't have yet or we are hoping to have, sometimes it makes us ungrateful. Look at the so many things you have to be grateful for. There are many if your focus is on finding those things that you are grateful for. We're born to express gratitude. We are grateful beings. Be reminded of who you are. Again, we are love. We are created in the image of God who is love. We are created to love, forgive, be patient, be kind, not keeping a record of your wrong or other people's wrong. Just keep loving yourself and manifesting that love. Don't harbor resentment. Don't harbor bitterness. Love yourself. Forgive at the blink of an eye so you may release more room for love to flow. Remember, love and darkness cannot coexist. Love and resentment, hatred cannot coexist. So when you are experiencing that, be reminded that you've stepped further from who you truly are, or you've put a veil from your true self and entity. That's why you are experiencing that resentment. Go back, take off those veils of pain, hurt, and let your true love, authentic, original, unconditional love of God be revealed once again in your life. Sending you lots of love and God's blessing. Thank you so much for joining and listening. And it's Dr. Sylvia for Chapley Camp. You can check me out on www.drsylvialikambi.com, www.drsylvialikambi.com. I've got so many incredible programs I'll be doing in the first month of January of the year 2024, a mental detox bootcamp, a time for you again to detox your mind of all the negatives, above all to bring in clarity, purification, purge your mind, so you may be able to live a truly fulfilling, glorious, and fruitful life, having clarity of vision, of purpose, so you can step out with confidence and faith. Lots of love and God's blessings. Thank you.